But I was trying to say, like, this is not another excerpt from my book, but since the name of my book is called "Let Him Use You," you know, in this scenario that I faced a few years ago, it goes perfectly with the book. 1 second. Hold on. I don't like when I get this white stuff in my mouth. I don't know. Hopefully, I can't really tell. But anyways, yeah. What was I saying? I forgot already. But yeah. This is not an excerpt from my book, but like I said, I went through this scenario a few years ago, and it brought me to this. Now, when I say let him use you, I mean Jesus. Let Jesus use you, because a lot of times men let women use them, women let men use them, or they either let the devil use them. You feel me? Whether it's actually using them or allowing them to be used by other people. So when I say let Jesus use you instead, let him use you, I mean let Jesus use you instead. Now, a few years ago, this was actually before I even had kids, before I got pregnant, anything. So I was dating someone, and we was on social media, and there was this other girl, and I guess they had their eye too, like, was interested in him too, I don't know. And the girl was pretty much saying like she was pregnant. And I'm not sure if she was saying she was pregnant by him or she was just pregnant in general. So I don't know why I feel like I had to lie and say I was pregnant too. You feel me? And I was pretty much saying that too. And you would think that the I will say man, but a boy would, you feel me, like, not say he would coincide with me and say, oh yeah, she's pregnant with my I'm not saying that, but you would think that, he would say, I'm not interested in the other individual, let it be known to her and say, this is who I'm talking to. He don't got to be disrespectful or anything to her, but pretty much let her know that, she don't get my time of the day, the other individual, and this is who I'm with. But you think he did that? Nope. He thought it was a joke. I think he laughed and pretty much, thought it was a joke. You feel me? And pretty much let me and her go back and forth with each other. So I knew kind of like then that it was a problem, but by me not really knowing my worth, I didn't really, think nothing of it until about a year or two ago. And I'm like, wow. As I look back on it, I'm like, I was being so thirsty. I was being so desperate. I didn't know my worth. You feel me? I didn't know my worth whatsoever. And I'm telling y'all the exact same thing. We got to start letting these men, women, whoever use us. You feel me? We got to know our worth. You feel me? A lot of times where I see where people, a woman say, oh, he always gonna come back to me. Shoot, you feel me? We might broke up, or he might go his way, but he always come back. They say that like it's a win-win situation. No, sis, you lost. You feel me? It's not a win-win situation. It's a lose-lose situation. You feel me? Like, you gotta know your worth, because you're not functioning in worthiness. You feel me? You're functioning in desperateness and low self-worth. You feel me? And I know, because I used to function in that way. Like, the only reason why he's coming back, because he know he has that access to you to come back and forth in and out your life. You got to put a stop to that. I was seeing a post that said, like generational curses ran through the family until it ran into me. Pretty much what it's saying is like all this chaos, all this pretty much generational curses, you feel me? It ran rapid through my family, but when it reached me, it stopped. Like, you gotta let it stop when it reaches you. Don't let it go on. Don't let it, go to you, then to your kids, and then pass on from your kids to your grandkids. You feel me? How you doing? Don't let it, pass down from you to your grandkids and all. Let it stop. You feel me? If you don't know what a generational curse is, it's like, okay, say for instance, if your dad, he was a gigolo. You feel me? His dad was a gigolo. Now he has a son, or it could be a girl, and they become a gigolo. Like, you gotta let it stop with you. Why be a gigolo, then pass it down to your child? Now your child becomes a gigolo. No. Let it stop with your dad, and then when it try to pass on to you, you got to nip that in the bud. You feel me? And the only way you can nip that in the bud is by coming to God, giving your life over to God. Because if you try to do it, it's not gonna work. But if you let God come into your life, it will work. So stop thinking that you just so privileged and, oh, he gonna come back to me. Oh, I got that good stuff, girl. I know how to cook. I know how to clean. Like, ooh, shoot, he might be going to you right now, but shoot, he gonna come back to me. Because you sound foolish. You feel me? Because like I said, I was there before. When I was telling the girl, oh, I'm pregnant, I sounded foolish. And that's just to put it light. I sounded foolish. You feel me? If a man thinking that's a joke, or if he thinking that he can come in and out your life, you gotta leave him alone. And even, it's not even just, you feel me, the women that try like that. Sometimes women try being like that. So if a woman is trying you, bruh, you feel me, like that, leave her alone. And I'm not saying you gotta cuss her out or be rude to her. Pray for her and you leave her alone. You let God deal with her. You feel me? And a lot of times too, where I see women say, oh, shoot, at least he come home to me every night. Yeah, he come home to you every night, but in the daytime, when bruh supposed to be at work, where he at? Is he at Sally house? Is he over Kiki house? You feel me? Is he next door? Is he across town somewhere? Like, that sounds foolish. We gotta stop doing that. We gotta stop saying that like it's a treat. It's a good thing. Or at least he gonna always come back to me. I got that snapper. Girl, it's a lot of people that got snappers that's getting cheated on. It's a lot of people that look good, you feel me, pretty, long hair, independent, could cook, could clean, that get cheated on. What that mean? So you gotta stop thinking that way. For real. Like, we gotta know our worth. Let him use you. Let Jesus use you. Not buddy. Not sis. Not devil. But let Jesus Christ use you instead. You feel me? Like I said, y'all need to go to Amazon and check that book out. You feel me? Because it will bless your life. Just go to Amazon and type in, let him use you. You feel me? We got to stop letting these men, we got to stop letting these women, we got to stop letting the devil use us and let Jesus use us instead. You feel me? Once bruh try to come back into your life, when he don't left, and he's so used to you always welcome him back with open arms, when he try to creep crawl again, you tell him, hold up, stop where you at. You feel me? It stops right here. I know you used to me always letting you back in, welcoming you back in. Not today and not ever. Also, another thing that I wanted to say is, like, as I see so many times with mainly women, but I'm pretty sure probably dudes do this too, but I know I see it mainly with women. It's like, say for instance, they're dating, the opposite sex, and they hurt them. And some of them turn to the same sex. Now, I'm not going to get into, we already know that that's a sin already, so we're not going to get into that. But you got to look at it, too, from another aspect. Like, why do you think that just because you end up with the same sex, they're going to treat you better? That you're just living in bliss now? A lot of times I see when people get with the same sex, they end up hurt too. They hurt them as well. They cheat on them as well. Real. Stop thinking that, oh, this person, the opposite sex hurt me, and now I'm just gonna, turn to, because like I said, a lot of times I see with the same sex hurt them as well. The same sex cheat on them. The same sex doing the exact same thing that the opposite sex did. So we gotta stop thinking that, oh, I'm gonna, One thing about me, I've been hurt several times. You feel me? But I never had that mindset, thank God, to say, I'm going to turn to the same sex. Because the same sex can hurt you as well. You feel me? Like I said, I'm not going to get into, it's a sin to, like the same sex. Because we already know that. You feel me? I pray that God deliver anybody who, who's going through that. But, like I said, just to get that off the table, stop thinking that they're just gonna, make you feel better now and your heartache is gone. No. Because the enemy is deceiving you. Feel me? He's deceiving you to think that that's real love, because it's not real love. Real love is what it says in the Bible. I think it's in 1 Corinthians. You feel me? Not the same sex. It's not real love. You feel me? And second of all, just because you was hurt by the opposite sex doesn't mean that you're gonna find consolement, if that's a word, with the same sex. You gotta stop thinking that. Stop being deceived. You feel me? So I think that's all I wanted to say. We just gotta stop letting the enemy use us. Stop letting these men use us. Stop letting these women use us. But let God use you instead. That's pretty much all I had to say. Make sure you have a blessed day.